What's up, YouTube? SomeNoobWithCE. Going to be playing a little Terraria. Um, as you can see, I got three characters here. One of them is actually an alt of a corrupted character I had. I've got all his gear on there. This is the multiplayer character I'm going to get. We're going to go to Multiville, which Multiville is my world I'm using currently to keep up with a bunch of stuff. As a lot of you may know that I started on YouTube again today. I decided, well, I'm going to see if I can actually upload some video of Terraria. That'll actually be something neat. So this is my world on Terraria. It's called Multiville. And this is my character. This is inventory. In case you're wondering why I've got all this Necro gear, it's because I got a multiplayer friend that I play with, and one of these suits is his. Matter of fact, all this in this general category right here is his. This is my gear: molten pickaxe, molten hammer, ham axe. I got a Muramasa I've managed to pick up somewhere. I got a flamerang. We just made that, or I just made that. Grappling hook, a bunch of healing potions, orb of light, magic mirror. Man, that thing is so useful. You can get out of any situation with it. And 28 gold, blah 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 blah, bunch of crap. I'm gonna show you around this world a little bit. This is my anti-zombie defense. On full moons, I can actually get zombies that'll do, and they can't clear this. So as long as I'm down here during a full moon or during a blood moon, they'll just do and truck right along this area right here. If you can see my mouse cursor, and they'll just fall into the lava. It's really great, and they'll burn up. I mean, I don't get the loot off of them, but who needs zombie loot? Especially if you're able to get molten lava. There's my nurse and my guide and my merchant all in the same room together. I'm scared to think what they're doing. The guide's following the nurse, so yeah. This is actually Hellstone. Hellstone bricks from the houses down in the underworld. And I thought they looked cool. And they're actually a nice PvP deterrence, because you have to be really careful going down through here. And although this is a single player world right now, so it's not really where we're at. There's my Dryad, there's my Demolitionist. Put all this together. So we're going to go down. I don't even think I got it. Nope, I don't got my Obsidian helm on. Oh, gear. Necro helmet, Necro breastplate, Necro greaves, Lucky horseshoe. You can fall from any height with a Lucky horseshoe. It's so useful. Great. Cloud in a bottle. I think that's actually one of the more useful items in this game, because cloud in a bottle you can get anywhere pretty much with it. Anywhere. Within reason. Like dungeons become a lot less of a problem, especially with the grappling hook and the cloud in a bottle. Shiny red balloon, very nice for dungeon crawling. Hermes boots, great for when I'm fighting things like Skeletron, and able to, it's clear long distances, really good, especially with the bonus that comes with Necro armor. And then you got the Hermes boots. The Necro armor actually helps you get to the top speed faster that you need to engage Hermes boots. So very useful. And then band of regeneration, which is extremely useful, because it pretty much limits the amount of health pots that you have to burn if you're in well, not really in places like Underworld, because you're constantly getting attacked there. But this is pretty much a junk area that I cleared. Nothing really interesting in here. We're just going to clear through this. Now you can see why the Necro armor and the Hermes boots become so useful together. This is a pathway that goes down to my mushroom farm. This is where I grew my magic mushrooms for this world. My multiplayer world, I have a lot bigger area and a bigger setup. Imagine this right here, how it's set up, and I've got 5 rows. 3 of those rows is for magic mushrooms, and the last 2 rows are for regular mushrooms. Let's see. Here's my Hellforge. Alright, there's my demon altar. I found it. Well, first day I was actually playing, I found a demon altar down here. Now, this over here, I don't have a bucket on me, so I can't really show you how it works. But this is a infinite lava and infinite water creator. And let me deal with this guy. He's not going to make it. He's stupid. Alright, so what this does is, the object of this is, you take your bucket, and I'll walk you through this on the water side, so I can stand in it. Splash. Now what you do here is, you take your bucket, and you see that little bit of water right there? Okay, you're going to take it and put it in your bucket, and then you're going to pick your bucket up, hang it right here, and you're going to let it go. Now the water is going to do two things. Due to Terraria physics, it's going to do two things. One, it's going to split this way, and two, it's going to split this way. Now the interesting thing about this is both when the units that Terraria uses, both of those drops that come off of that bucket, both of those split pieces of water turn into a full unit of water. In other words, it'll fill this area right here, that split of water. And so no matter what, you're always going to have a split of water. It's infinite water. You can just constantly just pick it up from here and then drop it. Now if you tap it real quick and you click right here very, very quickly, and you drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, it'll split it and it'll be a non-stop flow of water. So that's a infinite water. Now over here we got the same thing, except we got it with lava. And you can do that, except with lava you have to do it a little bit slower. It actually has to start flowing before you can pick it up again. So you drop it and it starts flowing a little bit, and then you grab it again. So that's how your infinite lava and infinite water works. Now, don't really know what I got up here. It's been a while since I've been in this world, as you can see with all the growth. Okay, let's go up. Not really sure. This may go nowhere. I think this is actually a nowhere trip. Yeah. Oh, I know what this is. This is where I drained the lake that was up here. This was a very extensive and very deep lake. And hello. That was my MSN, not yours. And this was a very extensive lake. And I didn't realize where it was at when I saw it. I said, wow, that's a bunch of water. So I drained it. So what happened to it, noob? Well, let me show you. Ooh. That's what happens with necro armor. You get hit and it makes a skeleton hit sound. Necro bone armor. Okay. So let me show you what happened to all that water. This right here is my express elevator. Now, with the Lucky Horseshoe, this becomes an exceedingly useful little area right here. Because let me show you where it goes. There we go. As you can see, you're hearing the music change. And there goes the music changing. And you notice we fell for quite some way. Now, but prior to this, I didn't have a Lucky Horseshoe, so I had to think of a way to get down this far without immediately becoming, roadside pastry when I hit the bottom. So my first reaction to this was, wow, that's a pretty cool idea. I can get straight to. I wonder if I could dig straight to the hell world. This is actually an experiment to see if you can dig straight down to the hell world, and in fact, you can dig straight down to the hell world. Without even so much as, missing a beat, you can dig straight to the hell world. And ta-da! Now you see where all that lake water went. Ooh, hey, a skeleton. This is what happens when you drain a lake. And, ow! You know what I forgot to put on? I forgot to put my obsidian skull on. Oops. So let's change that out. There we go. This is what happens when you drain a lake. Through a couple of passageways that you've managed to dig. And the results are actually quite interesting, because now I have a complete underworld that is underwater. And as you can see, there is a lot of water here. But here comes the skeletal snake, so I'm just going to let that go. And we're going to go home. But that's what happens when you drain a lake into the underworld. And the results are quite pleasant, actually. I have a whole area that is underwater, and so I can't be hurt by the lava damage down there. The lava is all covered up with obsidian, so I don't really have to worry about that. And it's actually a quite useful tool. So that's my world. That's one of them. And I'm going to let you guys go ahead with that. That is my Terraria World Multiville. It's going to end up being a multiplayer world, but there's just so much here that I don't want to lose, and I know some jackass is going to come in my world and completely ruin it. You see, I got my glass skylight here that's easily destroyable with dynamite, and 90% of this place is destroyable by dynamite. So it's kind of a bummer. Can't show it off, or people will come in here and destroy it. That's it. That's Multiville. SomeNoobWithCE signing out.